Hello friends, we're here with another exciting installment of Euro Truck Simulator 2. We are in Berlin, going to Linz, Austria. We are going to be delivering some graphite grease. Not quite sure what that does, but it does seem very exciting. Where are we going here? It is dark. Hopefully we'll catch the morning as the sun rises over Central Europe and just catch a nice morning sun as we go through this lovely game. Alright, streets of Berlin, pretty empty. I am quite thrilled, as you may have guessed. I am back in a Scania truck, which is where I want to be. You're never alone if you have a home in a Scania truck. And this commercial there from Scania. Alright, blasting right through these lights, taking the corners wide. I am king of the road, my skill level is improving, and I have only the Scania truck to thank for this. Whew, what a day it's been. I've been busy at my job at Allied Trucking, working on a Sunday here, and what can I tell you? Long hauls, really. You know, the longest haul I did, 8 hours driving around the countryside here, and it was, I have to say, it was quite taxing. You know, I see these long haul truck drivers doing very similar things, and often quite longer. Labor laws in Germany, you know, being what they are, and all over the EU now, really. Coming in tight. Yeah, labour laws, right? So, in the EU, there are many regulations that regard the trucking industry and how many hours you can work for public safety. And in fact, many of the new trucks have sensors to detect how, you know, if you've been dozing off or something. But not my truck, not mine at the job. But what that means is that you know, long gone are the days of, you know, truck drivers. You hear them pulling 12, 20, 24, 36, 48, and then, you know, just staying up on methamphetamines, flying through the countryside, delivering their graphite grease, and just having their way with the trucking regulations and making quotas and, you know, just taking on 6 hauls in a week and not giving a damn. You know, those are the truckers of old. They were the pirates of the Central European railway forests of the road. Yes, good times they must have had. Methamphetamines, that the kind that the military has used, and also truckers, you know, can cause severe psychosis and really some disturbing activity in the brain. I remember, you know, my previous life working as a I have shunted him. Well, friends, I've been so excited talking about trucking that, you know, I've completely taken my eyes off the road there, and that gentleman's... I've gotten a damage offense, which obviously not good, but I've also shunted that man, and possibly ruined his day, ruined his car. Focus on the game, focus on the road. Your job at Allied Trucking can wait. I'm sure everyone's excited to hear about it, but, ooh, a tunnel. Let's see, go tap the horn, we go through the tunnel, tradition. This is a long tunnel. I was hoping to hold it all the way through, but this, I mean, they must have borne through a whole alpine mountain here to achieve this tunnel. I mean, we've been driving here for hours. Fantastic. Look at the engineering, look at the lights, they're hypnotic. And then you get shot out into the countryside again. Truck not driving too fast. 89 seems we're speed limited, as it were. There might be a hack we can employ to move it. As real truck drivers, you know, in the real world there, you know, with the timing machines to stop them from going over hours. I mean, they all hack them. You know, the bad boys of the trucking world. They're hacking them, taking on extra loads, delivering extra quick. No one's the wiser. Everyone gets paid, right? That's how it goes. But I think they some on a countryside road like this in the late evening. I mean, I'm surprised there's so many other roads right now. It's 2 a.m. Where are they all going? Possibly it's the summer festival. Ustock in the south of Germany, very popular. Transcendental meditation practice there, along with pranayama yogic breathing and all sorts of Goa psychedelic trance. I mean, it's a real hoot. If you've gone, I used to go drive past it. Really, I never really attended. It was all a little bit frightening to me, but driving past, it seemed like the revelers were having a wonderful time there. But Aria, famous milk company, I don't know if they would go well with my synthetic grease or whatever sort of load this is that we're carrying. Good times on the truck. We have a very long haul here, 7 hours, 13 minutes. This is the stuff that I live for. Just flying down the road in the Scania truck, putting on the miles, getting the cargo. Yeah, GNT. Wonder if that's anything like TNT, the great explosive that forged many of the pathways through the Alpine roads. You see, where we were going through that tunnel moments ago, I undoubtedly was forged with some sort of GNT. This appears to be a recycling conglomerate. The famous GNT, General Natural Trash. Recycling. It's the wave of the future. Many American cities will continue to burn their garbage or dump it in landfills. I mean, there's burning garbage can work. You just need the proper filtration. They do it all the time. It's good. But open, flaming landfills like those in Albania, oh, that's not good. It's not good for the environment. China really making big steps in their protocols for going green, really. China famous for its coal cancer lung problem. And, we have a... China will have to wait. We are going right here. Whoa. I've gotten... it's a hot one. Ausfahrt. Definitely means exit. Had some Germans write into me. Means exit. It is not a city in Austria. No, it means exit. The windmills of Germany. Of course, Germany, a very green nation. Still importing power from Denmark with their hydroelectric power that they export all of Europe. 100% sustainable. I can go on about sustainable energy, but I'm sure you'd much rather prefer to hear about the truck that I'm in today. I mean, and frankly, I would rather talk about that as well. We are in the Scania. This is the Steamliner. This is one of the best Scania trucks out there. Horsepower, Scania really has 5 lines of trucks in terms of quality. The Premier Streamliner Ultra Masterclass, the first one that is really tip-top. That's the $1 million truck. That's the one, the creme de la creme. The whole kit and caboodle. We have a second range truck, which is closer in the $700,000 range. That's the Airliner, and we have a mid-range truck, around low 500, 400, and that's what I'm driving right now. And it is probably the most common type of Scania on the road. Most speeding, if that's 400 euros. Good lord, friends, that is incredible. 400 euros. That's the Germans. So this truck, it's the mid-range. Most seasoned truckers would go with something like this because it's got all the comforts that you need. Everything, for a good long haul, it's got everything you need. A couple of luxuries, but the price is, it's a price of value. It's worth investing in, right? And that's why I enjoy driving it, because it is really the upper middle class level of trucks somewhere I personally aspire to be in life. And it just reminds me, this corner is really working for me. I'm negotiating this like a trade tariff with a foreign nation. Here we go. Wow, did you see that, friends? That was some skilled Scania driving, and I have to say, it is all the truck. Perhaps today will be my lucky day, and there will be no further incidents, apart from the car that I crashed into earlier. So, yeah, so there's a couple models lower than this Scania truck. Really big power grids here. They remind me of that Iron Giant film, the one with a robot and the toaster. Is that the one? There's a toaster and they're going on a voyage. Very sad at the end, I believe. Someone with the cartoon characters died. But you know, it was real. It made you feel something. Right? Going to Prague here? Should we go through Prague? It made you feel something. You know, kids' movies these days, the children's films, they're all about love and participation and really, you know, a children's film without a death in it doesn't remind children that, you know, life has its ups, but it does have its downs, and you know, sometimes you don't get what you want, and you've got to work hard doing something you don't like, and things just get tougher for you, and that's life, and then you die. That's life sometimes, right? But, you know, these happy-go-lucky, you can do anything, be anyone, you know, we're all the next Obama, you know, that's a load of liberal bullshit, I have to say. You know, I'm really on a tear with this cockamamie fantasy about vision boards and, you know, concentrating on your hobbies as a job, which is what I've done, actually. I've taken my hobby of Euro truck simulating and turned into an award-winning logistics driver, in the sense that I have not won any awards yet, but I am giving myself awards for every time I do something good at work. It's really keeping me motivated, and frankly, I think I'm working hard. Friends, we may be in for a real treat here, especially in the tunnel. Oh, I might let him pass. I'm going to pull over. Yeah. That it looks to be a fire truck. If that is the case, we are really in for a great time. The graphics in this game with the fire trucks are fantastic. But it's... what is that? It might just be a bus. It is a bus. That is very disappointing. And I have let a bus pass me. Well, friends, got excited. Maybe it was a fire truck, but obviously not. But, you know, we have so much to look forward to here. We have the sun coming up now, and this is the best time of morning. Right as before dawn. You know, just as the sky starts to get light, everyone's in their deepest, soundest of sleep, and you're just stalking the countryside, you know, wondering, you know, I am the night, right? You know, you're out there, there's nothing else. You know, maybe a hare or a fox, but they're still sleeping, aren't they? And you're just standing in a cornfield, or a wheat field, or even better yet, a dewy meadow, you know, with a bit of long grass and your long boots, rubber, thick coat, plaid, pipe, sportsman's cap, standing there, staring at the horizon as the sun arrives as it does right now. The slow, dark grey turning into milky blue, with hints of yellow, orange, popping behind. And you see the dawn on a new day. And that day really harkens the potential of the mind and spirit. You think, today will be the first day of the rest of my life. I'm doing things different today. I'm going to be someone new. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to be the one who says yes, the one who moves. And you go back to the Euro truck simulator. Good times. Of course, that is a bit of a delusional fantasy, in the sense that you could just wake up one day and be someone completely new. It takes time, friends. It really does. Look at me. I've spent 5 years hoping to get a job at Allied Trucking, and finally, after solid persistence, working my way up from cleaning the bathrooms at the truck depot to being an apprentice, unpaid intern, I have paid my dues, and I am driving a white-paneled van at Allied Trucking. Things are looking up for your friend here. And that speaks to my point that personal change is not something that happens overnight. You don't wake up as a new man. It takes consistent effort. You have to, every day, work consciously and make better choices. And if you fail, if you go back, that's okay, because you know that you're going to move forward. Things will get better and you will change, as long as you consistently and honestly ask yourself, am I doing the best that I can? Am I being the person I want to be? Renault truck dealer discover. Ooh, Renault trucks. Renault trucks, very nice. I am, the hell with it. I am on a tear here. Get out of the way, Volvo. Red light signal. Be damned. You know, I've just inspired myself with my rhetoric here. And then that's it. You know, you just move forward, right? You forgive yourself if you make a mistake, and then you move forward. You take action. You make sure every minute counts. You are conscious and liberated. You have mindfulness. You are who you are. Say your name out loud. Say it proud. Be the man you want to be. Be the king. Euro Truck Simulator. Oh, no. Don't be the court fool. No. Sorry, friends. It's been an exciting day. You know, working the long shift. I've just gotten so inspired. Lands, they're 3 hours away. Time is flying along as we go through the Austrian countryside. Sun coming up through the Alps. God, what a day! What a time! What a man! To be alive. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna do it hot. Watch this. Badass. Wow. Look at me. The most badass truck driver. Wow. Boom. Damage 1%. Perhaps I've gone a little too badass. A little too excited there. But I'm sorry, friends. The confidence really kicked up for me these days. Ooh. Little mist on the road. I'm feeling I've damaged this truck there. It's not quite handling the same. And the rain is coming, of course. This is difficult. I've not gotten used to driving in the rain. Might have to slow it down here, friends. Oof. The truck will be all over the road in the rain. Oh no. Linz. That's where we're going. They need their synthetic grease. But the rain is nice too when you're warm in your cabin. A little bit of music on the radio. Dutch band Frogger playing very simple ballads, peppering your imagination, the warm heat of the cabin on you. The thoughts of sleeping in the truck at night. Oh, the feeling to sleep in a Scania truck. Better than my bed at home, I have to say. I went to the Bristol truck show. It was logistics, really. That's they called it, logistics and transportation venue. And they had the Streamliner, the Grandius Maximus of Scania trucks. And friends, I have to say, I had the rare and delightful privilege of having a seat in it. And then, for a moment, I laid in the back. I laid in the bed. I did it. I don't care. I did it in front of everyone. I took 2 or 3 minutes. Enjoyed my time back there, and not want to kiss and tell, but it is more comfortable than you could have ever imagined. I sleep on 2 children's mattresses at home, and I have to say they are not quite as comfortable, even though they're designed for children. You know, you'd think they'd be comfortable. But the Scania, it was wonderful. I nearly fell asleep, you know, and sometimes when I'm having difficulty sleeping and the cats are howling, I think back to how comfortable I was there, and it does help calm and lull me into a restful slumber. Are you noticing my driving, friends? I am quite erratic here. Wow, this is incredible. I don't know what's come over me. I have energy of 1,000 horses. Maybe that's because I have half that at the foot. Bottom of the pedal. Our milk company again. Some recent milk. Famous Albanian tradition. There we go. Around the corner again. Rain not too bad. You know, I've seen it in this game when it is really coming down to cats and dogs, and that's when you end up hitting a couple. When you can't see out the front and the dogs are playing in the rain. Then you sell it to a local gypsy. Pay high money for the dog carcass. It's revered in their culture. And then they go off with a gypsy woman. They'll go after your kidneys, your organs, your wallet. That's not what I do. I avoid the travelling folk. Don't trust them. Shady. Well, I shouldn't say that. My racism is getting the better of me again, but, you know, I've just had so many poor encounters with them. You know, they once made fun of my bow tie, and I was simply, you know, trying to unfasten it, as it was a little too tight and causing my face to turn quite bright red. I was also... Oh, God. You know, the gypsies, they've done it, they've put the curse... Oh, no. Ooh. God. Gypsy curse. How does one remove it? Oh, look at this wonderful, beautiful lake in the rain. How does one remove... Oh, is that sunflower seeds by the water? Outrageous. How does one remove a gypsy curse? Do you need another gypsy, or we're just bringing more gypsies into the mix? Make it worse. They stick together? I think they do. Travelling folk. Is that the sun back there? Wow. Did you see it? There was a square. I swear that it was back. Square around the sun. That can only mean one thing. God is watching. That's right, friends. You're a local Christian here to tell you that God is watching you. Everything you do. Your life is planned. You have no choice. You are simply a cog in a wheel in my divine master plan. This is what the Christians would have you believe. Of course, as a man in trucking, I'm a man of science. Ooh, 10% damage. The rain has gotten to me. It's a gypsy curse. I'm a man of science, and it's fate. You know, there's a system of cause and effect. Took us to our present point, but you have that choice to work with the current forces and trends and energy and decide where do you want to go, who you want to be. And you do have a choice in that. Well, maybe not. But you have to go, you have to think that you do, because otherwise you just sit there. You know, evolution, how crazy it is that we've come from single-celled organisms. Oh my, single-celled organisms in a lake like that. Oh, here we go. Oof. Getting excited. Single-celled organisms, and it was through pure chance and determination to move on and survive that we, just life finding a way to cling on, you know, spurning forward the skills and techniques necessary to advance the cause, advance the gene, advance the species. To me, you know, that maybe that is part of the predetermined plan, but part of it is built in us to become something more than we are, and that, even if that is predetermined, well, god damn, that's a hell of a predetermined result, isn't it? As the sun comes up and you feel great. Sorry, friends, I'm inspired by farm equipment like we're seeing here, and the philosophies that I'm espousing to you of taking control of your life, being the person you want to be, becoming happy. Ika! Bowhund! Oh, God. 11% damage. This is really bad. I might not make any money on this, maybe €1,000. This shall be in Austria, going farther south. Really trying to get to Albania. It's my wife and child. See how they're doing. First wife, of course, the Albanian woman. Mushka. She pronounced it, Mushka. But, is this the border to Austria? Oh, wonderful. Red letter day. Honk the horn for Austria. So many wonderful contributions to the world. Except for Hitler. Bad cinema. Krampus. Arrogant opera folk. The Austria not contributing all too much good, but they have lovely nature, so something nice to say about Austria. You know, in Vienna, the architecture is quite stunning and lovely, so good, preserving that Viennese architecture, that style, popularized in the Baroque period. I love where we're driving here. We are getting into some mountainous terrain. We are in the valley, of course, going through this, and just the nature. That's what you come to Austria for. Austrians got the sense of humor of they're like one of these mountains here. Not quite funny, but just there. Oh no! Austrians cursing me as well. Gypsies. What am I going to do? Do I have to turn around? If so, this will be tricky. This might be the end of it. Alright, GPS will navigate me. I do have to turn around. We are going to regard down. I don't know. It's stuck. 10. God, what have I done? We're moving here. There's the Scania truck. Lovely. What are we doing? This is a disaster. I wonder if I can unhook. Here we go. Here we go. What was I thinking? Honestly. This would work. This is terrible. Oh god. God, I really need to decouple. Sorry friends, I am slightly distracted here. I'm not really used to doing this poorly with my Euro Truck Simulator. And not doing too well either. Let's start again. Yeah, this is a beautiful red Scania truck, the Streamliner, with beautiful sunroof here. I mean, this is a rare treat for you guys. God. Alright, can I do it? Can I get it done? Can I connect? There we go. Bastard. Come on. You can do it, Skinny. You've got the torque. You've got the power. Get on with it. Get it done. You bastard. Get on the road. Get on the road, Skinny. Yeah, you've got it now. How slow this is going. So the cargo from the National Bacteria Federation Coalition. Come on. Slowly moving here. I cannot tell Yeah, slight progress. Slight progress. There I am. Hello. Honk the horn. You see me honking? There we go. Alright, friends. Yes, I am going to be late. What are we doing? What are we doing? Come on. Come on. You can do it. Oh, how am I stuck? This is insanity. We gotta get those back wheels over. Here we go. And once the back wheels go over, we will be in shape. There we go. Darn it, friends. No. Why's there more? Hoorah. Bloody hell. How are we going to turn around? That was awful. Oh, we could have going straight across, just like the GPS correct. This is what happens to you constantly. It's to Murgatroyd. I hate you that I like trucking. It's a job. I'm gonna make this. Oh, look. Lovely construction equipment here. Backhoe. Innsbruck. Salzburg. Famous cities of Austria. Ooh, the Alps in the distance. Ah, friends. We are going to two of my favorite. Slow down. Ooh. I must apologize for that shameful display of truck simulating that you just witnessed. This is not something I advocate or something that you should ever do. Never, ever try to drive in a field to spin your truck around. I'm giving advice to the aspiring truckers out there. Just bad. You saw what happened to me, and I have some experience. So, please be careful out there. If you have to spin around, it's better to take the long way. Don't do it. Don't be me. I'm one of those that... Yeah, just don't do it. Alright, we are on our way to Linz. Look at these high mounts on the side of the wall, keeping the brush-in earth from falling into the highway. We are coming in hot in this corner. Break. Wow. Ooh. Did not hit the barrier. Skilled driving. Very skilled. Ooh. Notice, friends, I wasn't so defeated by that setback that I experienced earlier. It didn't upset me the way that it once would have. I'm really hoping for more opportunities to just take these long voyages, because they are a war of mental attrition. What do we have up here? Some research laboratory. Some office park. Something exciting, no doubt. Oh, come on, come on. Get on. There we go. Ah, city of Linz. Textile and very industrial city here, look. Going. Well, I'm in synthetic grease. Why else should I be going to Linz except for synthetic grease? Synthetic grease, synthetic grease. We all eat synthetic grease. Very industrial, yeah. But, you know, nice sunny day. Fun city. A little bit late on the quarter here, probably. Going to be late. Time bonus out the window. We are here for PS bed. Whose bed? Engine malfunction. Oh no. Who's going to cost me? Whose bed, of course, the British, former British, now Austrian owned. Ooh, look at that down there. That is impressive. The former British owned Austrian now moped company. Whose bed? Let's take a look at getting that synthetic grease we have there. Radio up here. See, you can hear me, I'm getting tired. Compact disc. Lovely. Good interior here, nice cloth seats. The sunroof. Double bunk. I like that top bunk. Storage. It's a only little home. Lovely. Alright, friends. We are off from another installment of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Let's see here. Reasonable. Distance driven 600 kilometers. Wow, time taking 9 hours. After my shift today of 8. Can't imagine 9. Fuel consumed. Base reward 7,000. 6,000 in my pocket. Long distance delivery bonus. Look at that bonus there. Yes. Yes. Proficiency. Continue. Long distance truck simulating. Yeah, getting some long ones going. I can't wait. A 1,500 kilometer reward. Wow. Fantastic. Alright friends, this really is the end for today. Wishing you happy trucking.